So ab crunches, it's nice and steady when you're getting ready, because this machine is not really made for this exercise, we're just using it. So Roman chair. So we want to work on this side of your core. It's more on the left hand side, a little bit of the middle, a little bit of the side, and you might feel a little bit in your lower back, but try to avoid that and make sure you work in your core more. So first thing, set up so we are slightly tilt, so we sit in a little bit more on the right hand side, on the right bum cheek. The left bum cheek is lift off of the pad. This knee and this leg rotating straight. Make sure you don't cave that in. Try to rotate it, keep it nice and straight. The other one pointing out. Okay, so we've got boom, points here. So ideally we want this exercise to look like that. To make it easier, you can always drop the arm back down and keep the other one to make sure you actually engage in your core. When that's get too easy, move your hand up to here. If it's still too easy, drop that arm back down. And if you still feel like you could do even more, then you can always grab the extra weight in your arm. Make sure you rotate your shoulder nicely and then working just on your core. So it's a shallow breath in, breathe on the way up, squeezing all that part, keeping that your hip tilt. Breath in, stretch, breathe out. Very important, this exercise is actually to work on your core, not on your hips. So we're trying to make it look like this. So we just stretch this part, your core, and then contract it. Again, stretch it and contract it. So try to avoid the movement in your hip, which would look like this. So that's not what we want. That's the movement in your hip. We want a hip to be locked, tilt, and then we're just working on your abs.